Hello, and a very warm welcome. I am simply thrilled you could join me today.
We are about to embark on a journey into the minds of some of the most remarkable creatures on our planet. For centuries, we have considered ourselves the sole proprietors of true intelligence, but the natural world is filled with minds that rival our own in their complexity, creativity, sheer brilliance. From the deepest oceans to the highest treetops, life has found extraordinary ways to think, to learn, and to solve the intricate puzzles of survival. The animals we will meet today are not just acting on instinct. They are thinkers, planners, and communicators of astonishing ability. I can promise you the journey through these 10 minds will be an enlightening one. Let us begin. We begin our journey with an animal that shares over 98% of our DNA, the chimpanzee. In Africa's dense forests, young chimps watch elders with intense focus. They are not just seeing, they are learning. They learn to select the perfect twig, strip it of its leaves, insert it into a termite mound to harvest protein. Tool use is a cultural cornerstone. Some use stones as hammers, some use anvils to crack stubborn nuts. This requires foresight and planning. We now leave the forest canopy and plunge into the vast blue expanse of the ocean home to the bottlenose dolphin. Here, in a world of sound and pressure, intelligence has taken a different, but no less extraordinary form. The dolphin's brain is large and complex, and it fuels a social life of immense sophistication. They communicate using a complex array of clicks, whistles, body movements. Each dolphin even has a unique signature whistle, which acts very much like a name. This advanced communication underpins their highly cooperative behavior. Dolphins hunt together, employing ingenious strategies. From the ocean, we travel to the savannas and forests of Africa and Asia to stand in the presence of a true giant, not just in size, but in intellect and emotional capacity. The elephant. The old saying, "An elephant never forgets," holds a profound truth. Their memory is legendary, enabling them to recall the locations of waterholes across vast distances, remember individual humans and other elephants for decades, and pass on vital survival knowledge through their complex matriarchal societies. Elephants display behaviors that we can only describe as grief, joy, anger, and compassion. They have been seen to mourn their dead, gently touching the bones of fallen family members. Intelligence is not limited to mammals. In the heart of the African rainforest lives a bird with a mind so sharp it can challenge that of a young human child, the African gray parrot. While many parrots can mimic sounds, the African gray goes a step further. It understands and uses human language contextually. They don't just repeat words, they can learn to associate them with objects, colors, shapes, numbers. The famous parrot, Alex, worked with researcher Irene Pepperberg for 30 years. He learned a vocabulary of over 100 words. He could identify objects, count up to 6, even grasped the abstract concept of 0. He even seemed to exhibit emotions like, "I love you and I'm sorry." We now descend once more beneath the waves to meet a creature that seems almost alien in its design, the octopus. With 3 hearts, blue blood, and a brain that extends through all 8 of its arms, its intelligence evolved on a completely separate path from our own. Each arm can act independently, able to taste, touch, and move on its own, yet they all work in concert, directed by a central brain. Octopuses are legendary escape artists. They can squeeze through the tiniest of gaps, dismantle filtration systems, and even open screw-top jars from the inside. They observe, they learn, and they remember. They can navigate complex mazes and have been shown to learn through observation. Perhaps most fascinating is their capacity for play and apparent personality. Individual octopuses have distinct temperaments. Some are shy, others are bold and playful. Let us return to the skies and to a bird often dismissed as a common nuisance, but which is in fact a feathered Einstein, the crow. Belonging to the corvid family, these birds possess a brain-to-body mass ratio on par with chimpanzees. Crows are among the very few non-primate species known to use tools and to craft them for specific purposes. They fashion hooks from twigs, barbed leaves to extract grubs from deep within logs. They are not simply finding a useful stick, they are manufacturing a bespoke tool. More astonishingly, they demonstrate meta-tool use, using one tool to acquire another, better tool. Crows have been observed dropping hard-to-crack nuts onto busy roads, waiting for cars to run them over, then retrieving the edible contents when the traffic lights turn red. They remember human faces, holding grudges against those who have wronged them, and even teaching their offspring to avoid those same individuals. Deep within the rainforests of Borneo and Sumatra lives the person of the forest, the orangutan. Solitary and slow-moving, these gentle apes show deeply thoughtful intelligence. Master tool users, much like their chimpanzee cousins. They construct elaborate nests high in the trees each night. They use leaves as umbrellas in the rain and as gloves to handle spiny fruit. Their tool use is varied, innovative, and perfectly arboreal. Young orangutans spend many years with their mothers, one of the longest apprenticeships in the animal kingdom. They learn almost everything through careful, patient observation. Their cognition supports impressive planning. They plan routes through the three-dimensional forest canopy, remembering fruit trees and timing. Our next animal may come as a surprise to many, as it is one we more commonly associate with the farmyard than with high intellect. But the humble pig is, by all scientific measures, an incredibly smart creature. Studies have shown them to be more intelligent than dogs, and even some primates in certain cognitive tests. Their ability to learn is rapid, and their memory is long-lasting. Pigs can learn to respond to their names, perform tricks, and even play simple video games. Pigs possess an excellent sense of direction and can navigate complex mazes with remarkable speed and accuracy. They have what is known as object permanence, the understanding that an object still exists even when it is out of sight. Their social lives are also complex and nuanced. They form strong bonds with each other. For at least 15,000 years, one animal has been our constant companion, our co-worker, and our friend, the dog. This long and intimate relationship with humanity has shaped their intelligence in a unique way. Dogs have an unparalleled ability to understand human beings. They can read our body language, our tone of voice, and even our facial expressions. They know when we are happy, sad, or angry. Their ability to learn human commands is well known, with some breeds capable of understanding hundreds of different words. But their intelligence goes beyond simple obedience. Dogs demonstrate problem-solving skills. They are one of the few species that actively seek out eye contact with humans. They understand pointing gestures, something even chimpanzees struggle with. They have evolved a special kind of social genius, a mind specifically adapted to bridge the gap between species. We arrive now at our final and perhaps most surprising animal intellect. It is a creature often maligned, feared, misunderstood, yet it has conquered nearly every continent through its sheer adaptability and cunning. I'm speaking of the rat. Their success is a direct result of a brilliant and flexible mind. Rats are masters of learning and memory. They quickly learn to avoid traps and poisons. In laboratory settings, their intelligence is legendary. They can remember complex sequences of turns, use environmental cues to navigate. But their intelligence is more than just rote learning. Rats possess metacognition, the ability to think about their own thoughts. Rats are also surprisingly social and empathetic. Studies have shown that a rat will choose to free a trapped cage mate before taking a food reward for itself. The rat is the ultimate survivor, a small creature with a powerful and adaptable mind. And so, our journey through 10 of the planet's most intelligent minds comes to a close. We have seen that intelligence is not a single, linear scale with humanity at the top. It is a brilliant and multifaceted prism, with each species reflecting its own unique spectrum of cognitive light, shaped by millions of years of evolution. To recognize this intelligence is to foster a deeper respect for all life. These creatures are not just objects of scientific curiosity. They are fellow thinkers, sharing our world. They feel, they learn, they remember, and they plan. The more we learn about them, the more we realize how much we have in common and how much we still have to discover. Their ingenuity and adaptability should serve as an inspiration and as a powerful reminder of our responsibility to protect the rich tapestry of life. Now, I would love to hear from you. Which of these animals surprised you the most? Was it the problem-solving pig, the engineering crow, or our number 10, the highly adaptable rat? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey, please consider subscribing for more explorations. Thank you for watching.